Could you share a success story or a particular rewarding experience that illustrates the positive impacts Beginnings Birth Center has on a family in our community? And no names, obviously, but
No names, no
anything.
names, right? Um, we we welcome many, 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 many babies here. Um, and I think truly the most rewarding part of this and those success stories happen in these moments that we are so blessed to be able to be a part of. But it's in a woman finding her strength, right? Childbirth is not easy. It is a journey. It is hard work. They don't, they definitely call it labor for a reason. But you see these moms go through the transitions of being very, very excited because they can feel their contractions in today's baby day, and winding down that path of like, oh my gosh, can I actually do this? This is extremely intense for me. I'm glad to be where I am and I have the support that I need, but there's fear involved and there is, body experiences that are just way out there. And then they work and they get to the top of that mountain, and they welcome their babies most of the times into their own hands, and seeing that expression on their face of like, I freaking did it. Like I did it. I did it. Um, we have some beautiful pictures of a mom just like pumping up her fist and being like, she has her baby on her chest and I conquered this. And I am so strong and we are here together. And just, the dads cry and there's kisses going on and then baby cries for the first time. And it it's an absolutely beautiful experience each and every time it happens, and that's why we do this work. Is this beautiful experience of showing women their power and helping them find that space and really having these amazing moments that bring families even closer together, like seeing your family member triumph over that, and meeting a new baby for the first time in these calm environments is miraculous.
So it's not any one or two specific cases that you can think of. It's a conglomerate of the
It's
whole feeling, and pretty much almost every mother and family has a similar feeling or outcome as they go through this process. Is that what
Yeah,
you're telling
yeah,
me?
I am. um,
Great.
there, even in our stories of transfer, um, even if we do have to go over to the hospital, which is just less than 2 miles up the road here, and we need to invite some more expertise to the party. Even those moms, when they go through this with that piece of I'm educated and I can make the decisions about my body, and no matter how those babies do end up having to come into the world, we have review after review after review saying thank you for showing me that I could do this, and then I can have the birth that I wanted no matter how it turns out. So
Right.
it's very cool and it happens all the time.
Yes, absolutely. Sounds like it. So, do you find that there is a certain socioeconomical class or race or um, income group that come here, or is it a total mix?
We are very fortunate that we are able to help families of all situations on all backgrounds. Here at the birth center, our owner is um, very set on being able that to keep things in place that make sure that we can help um, families of all types here. So we take Medicaid and CHP plus. We take TRICARE, and with all of the mixed demographics that Colorado Springs can offer us with all of our military bases and those kinds of things, it's a blessing being able to really not say that we're for one kind of family only. We get to serve all women, no matter what socio or economic background they have.
Yeah, you get to serve them, but do you see any particular group come in general, or is it truly a mixture?
It's truly a mix. It's
Cool,
truly a mix. Yeah. Mhm.
cool. And then I was going to ask you about insurance because I know you said you take it. And
Yeah.
so is that, I mean, you just gave us a couple of examples. What's the best way for them to find out if you guys take their insurance?
Yeah, always the best way to find out if your insurance policy covers Beginnings Birth Center is to call the number on the back of your card. That's how you are going to be able to reach somebody that can explain your benefits to you, and see if Beginnings Birth Center as a facility is listed under that. We take most major insurances. I already mentioned a couple there.
Sure.
Medicaid, TRICARE, CHP plus, but also well into the spectrum of independent insurances, private insurances. So Cigna and Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, and even sharing plans like Good Samaritan or MediShare are things that we can definitely work with. We have a dedicated billing team that are all sorts of fun. They're a hoot. Um, and another good way to get started is to call in or text us. You can text the line that's listed on any of our web pages or social media and get an answer from our insurance crew on what your benefits look like. But most insurance policies cover us. So it's great.
Right. That's great because I know having to deal with insurance in general, we look up providers and all this stuff. And how many times is that list outdated? Or,
Oh, yeah.
it's not there. So an easier way is to text or call you guys and for you guys to look up the policy and all this stuff and let you know. Because I've even called my insurance and say, is such and such covered under there? And they give me the whole spiel. Well, they open up the book and they read what I could read too. And I'm like, okay, I called you because it didn't answer the question.
Right.
So sometimes it is better just to go to you guys. You got, you know what you're looking for, and you can tell us, if it's covered, and then go from there.
Yeah. One of the things that we do actually for every family is we run what's called a verification of benefits. So we'll actually contact their insurance groups for them, and get an estimate of what the insurance policy thinks that they're going to owe for this event. And then once we get that number back for them, we actually break it down and have them do some installments for some of the payments if they're trying to meet a deductible or things like that to
Oh.
make having a baby more affordable for the families.
And less stressful.
Yeah, way less stressful.
Having a baby is stressful enough, although you guys make it calmer. But it's especially if it's your first one, you don't know what to
Not knowing what
expect.
that's going to cost. Yeah.
To cost or to expect. So if you guys are helping with that, so not only, I mean, we covered all the other things from before birth, during birth, after giving birth. And now you're also putting that financial is a huge issue for all of us in general. But when you're having a baby and the baby's coming no matter what. So you've got to you have expenses, but if you guys are working with them and trying to find a good plan or a way, then that at least takes the financial into the known as opposed to unknown and allows them to experience the pregnancy and birth and everything in a a better way than, oh my gosh, I'm worried about the hospital costs.
Yeah, that's a great way to put that.